You know, to be honest, I feel pretty good about my boxing. I know Leslie is super tough, and Leslie, you're right, I won't forget that fight. But, you know, I've gotten pretty confident with my hands. So when I say that I'm comfortable anywhere in a fight, I really do mean it.
You know, Barb was the better fighter tonight. She took it. I feel like I never turned it on 100% the way that I should have. She had the better timing, and I have a lot to work on and go back, and I'm definitely going to come back and go harder. But it wasn't a surprise to me at the end. I feel like I could have fought a much better fight, and I hope that I get a chance to, after working on a bunch of stuff, come back and try again.
We still love you!
I'm not going to stand up here after losing a fight and make some kind of excuse like it was a weight cut or it was something. There's no reason for me being slow other than it was just me and I needed to pull the trigger and I didn't do it. And I guarantee you that the next time that I fight, no matter what weight that it's at, that you're going to see a much better show from me.
I mean, I've been working my wrestling quite a bit in the last few months. So I think I wanted to kind of go everywhere in the fight. You know, I wanted to stand with her and trade a little bit, but then I also wanted to, you know, take her down just because, you know, that's what I've been working on and what I've been doing. So I don't know if it's so much a game plan. It's just I saw the opportunity was there and I wanted to take it. I wanted to try it and see how I did it, you know, how I worked with it and how it was.
Well, I believe that in the third round, we were up against the cage, and I took her down, and she tore her ACL in the middle of that takedown. So I'm not sure if her leg got caught underneath her, or maybe her foot got caught on the mat and twisted her knee in a weird way. I'm not really sure like what the mechanics of it were, but she tore her ACL at some point in that transition in the third round. Absolutely, and you know, part of our game plan was to take Miriam into the later rounds, into the deep water that nobody's seen her in, and kind of go out there and just not take any crap from her. And you know, I knew that I'd lost the first round, and in the second round I felt that it was closer, and in the third round I felt very dominant, and I think I could have kept that up for another 2 rounds and either finished her or dominated the rest of the fight. So, I mean, I'm well aware that there are things that I need to work on, and of course I would have liked to have proven myself more, but you know, you guys will see me again, and I'll be back better than ever. I think that I put on a better performance this show than I did in IFC 6, and I put on a better performance in IFC 6 than I did at IFC 5, and next time you guys see me, it's going to be that same kind of learning curve. I might get in a little bit of trouble for saying this, but, you know, that was the toughest fight I've ever been in, and I expected it to be the toughest fight I've ever been in, and, you know, nobody's ever beat Miriam. Nobody's ever beat her, and there's a real good reason for that, and I wanted to be the first. You know, we'll find out whatever happened with her knee and carry on from there. I'm not, you know, at this point there's so many what ifs. It's like you can't really predict the future. It's like she might never come back, you know. It depends on if she needs surgery or what. So there's a lot of factors that are unknown, you know, at this point. But it just seemed like the classy thing to do. It seemed like the right thing to do. Miriam worked really hard. She put on a really good fight, and she was whooping me the first round, 2 rounds. So I think it's only fair, you know, to say to somebody that they earned a rematch if I think they have. I felt bad. Something had clearly happened to her, you know, and nobody wants a fight to end like that. Nobody wants to see that kind of stuff happen. I didn't want to see it happen. She obviously doesn't want to see it happen. So it's, in a way, it's kind of heartbreaking. You put in a long camp, you know, I'm sorry, Carla knows something about this. Like, you put in a long camp, and then something unexpected like that happens, and you don't get to show off all your hard work. You don't get to go in there and find out, like, the ending to the story, so to speak. It's kind of a weird moment, you know, and it's always in the back of my mind, like, are the fans going to appreciate this? You know, I fight for the fans. That's really, we're entertainers. That's what we're here to do. So when something like that happens, you have to wonder, like, are the fans going to be okay with this? It was a little bit frustrating, and she's incredibly strong. I really wasn't expecting her to be that strong. You know, I knew that she was a big, strong girl, but to be that strong. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait and wait and wait, and hopefully she'll get tired. Like maybe she won't be strong anymore, you know. But that's a long time to wait, you know, in a fight because my energy's going down also, you know. And for as good as my cardio is and has been, that's, you know, it can be a little intimidating to have an opponent with you in there that's that much stronger than you. So when I did get that takedown in the third, it was like, oh, finally, thank you.
I wouldn't say satisfied is a word. I mean, satisfied would have been, you know, getting in there and doing my job and, you know, showing what I've been working 10 weeks for. But, you know, I'm glad that, you know, people got a little bit of excitement out of the, you know, something that I came out and asked for and something that I want. I'll admit that that call-out was a little bit personal, but, you know, hopefully that fight happens. And, you know, I think either way down the line it'll happen.
Well, you haven't mentioned the fighter always says that, but why is it personal?
You know, what can I say? Felice is, you know, one of my best friends. She's like my sister. So, you know, I want to come in and, you know, the fight didn't go her way tonight, but I want to go. I'm not going to, what can I say? I want to bring a little blood to Tish's face, you know? I mean, that's the truth of the matter. You know, I respect her as a fighter. It's no disrespect, but, you know, that's how I feel. I want to go in there and do that.
For Tisha, so you said, you know, whatever they've been throwing you, your mind's just to fight. Like, is hearing that from Carla change?
Like I said, tonight is about Felice. I feel honored that she would come and ask me to fight her. That was shocked me a little bit, but I understand that's her best friend or whatnot. I'd want to, you know, beat on a little bit somebody. They beat up my best friend. But I'm going to, you know, we'll talk to Shannon and we'll see what's up. And I have to talk to my team and my management and see what we want. And I don't, you know, I'm, like I said, I'm only 4-0. Like, if we don't meet now, we'll meet down the road. We'll meet down the road. So yeah, I'm cool with it. We'll get some blood one day. Maurice White made an outfit from Sports Inc. Apparel, but my inspiration is Felice. Because she's super awesome at outfits, but I kind of just wanted to be, I guess, lack of a better word, be as cute as her in the ring. So Christmas is coming up, so I said maybe let's just do a Christmas theme, and it worked out, and I liked it. Getting the fight was surreal, fighting her was surreal, winning was surreal. Like I said before, when I started in 2008, she was already a professional fighter. I was coming from a karate background. I was in karate from 5 to 17, and I did it out of pure love of the sport. And when I turned into Muay Thai, I loved that. Then I found MMA, and now I'm like just amazed by MMA and the way it's taking off for women. So it's an honor. Like, I watched her when she was on Fight Girls, and now I fought her on my 4th professional fight. So I mean, she's still one of the best in the world, but I definitely put my name on the mark tonight, and you know, I'm one of the best in the world. No specifics. I have many idols in this sport, one being my teammate Jessica Aguilar, and I'm very thankful for her. If it wasn't for her and a lot of the people at American Top Team, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. And yeah, I don't call up people, fight whoever. Like I said after the fight, when my mind feels it's ready and it knows it's ready, I'll accept the fight. With Felice, when my manager called me, he said, "This is the offer that you get," and I said, "Okay." I thought about it, and I was like, "I'm ready." So when my mind tells me I'm ready, I'll fight you. So I'm no rush for the title. I'm just taking it as it goes. You know, I'm still young. I'm only 4-0, but if it comes and we like it, we'll take it.
Do you get chills from the reaction you get? Because that was an incredibly loud reaction you got.
I don't know. It's like I said, it's surreal. Everything's going really, really fast for me. I just turned professional a year ago. So I'm just looking to take it one step at a time, and I'm really grateful for the fans and for Invicta and from all the support from everybody, and I'm just honored to be on the stage with these amazing women. A little bit of everything. I'm a little warrior. I think like I'm a new generation of fighter. You know, I started really young, and everything's just evolved from one thing to another. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily like getting hit, but being hit makes me more motivated to go and hit you. Like we say, you know, make them miss, make them pay. They hit you once, you hit them 3 times. So that's how I train, and that's how I fight. I was kind of confused. I was like, who is she calling out? Is she calling out me? I'm like, what about Joanne? Because, you know, I like Joanne. I think she's, you know, she's 8-0 or 9-0 now. So I think she's closer to the belt than me and deserves it. But we'll take it as it goes, like I said, and if the offer comes, we'll have to think about it and stuff. I'm in no rush. Tonight was about Felice, and I'm going to savor the moments for Felice.
No. No. I don't have internet. I don't mind. Like, it's not up to Carla who she fights, so Invicta says, so I'll wait and see what Invicta says. I was worried most that I wasn't looking forward to the fight because of the style she brings. Like, I don't like that style, and I like to strike, and I like to wrestle and stuff, but I don't like to kind of grind out a decision, and that's what I knew she was going to bring to the table, so I had to be disciplined and listen to my corner, and the whole 8 weeks camp was preparing for that, to counteract that. I've been in that position like in training, so, and when she took my back as well, I'm comfortable. I'm never in any danger because like the training I go through and stuff, as long as you stay calm, you're never in trouble.